damn. God damn. God damn. Alrighty. 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 Alrighty, cool. Fuck yeah. I just started on fucking yawning me tits off. Alright, people, what is good? What is good? What is good? Alright, so you are watching For the Lag of God. I don't know how much for or how long for. I might fuck it. I think I'm gonna fall asleep. I am shattered, boys and girls. Fucking shattered. But yeah, so For the Lag of God, basically this is where we are trying to bring musicians from all genres and all skill levels together to hopefully communicate and collaborate and also possibly educate as well. So yeah, so if you kind of like the idea of that, then please do give us a like, give us a heart, give us a share, you know, all that good stuff. Basically, it's just a nice, easy way to help push the channel out to anyone that may be interested in what we are trying to do. Yeah, you know the deal, boys and girls. You know the deal. People probably tell you this all the time. Do you know what I mean? People probably tell you all the time. So yeah, right. Let's see what we got, shall we? Let's see what we've got. Oh, great! Distro Kid are putting their prices up. Yay! Have fun. No. Right. So next up is we got a bit of a long one today, boys and girls. Got a bit of a long one to start off with. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one's 13 minutes. So it is. Oh, hang on. It's not what. Why can't you let me see it, you little bastards? Oh, I got to download it. Bear with me while I try and download this. But yeah, it's like 13 minutes. So this might take a little while, boys and girls. This might take a little while. Downloads. Alright, so this is the No Name Session 18, and it's by Morgan. Let's go. bullshit. Alright, let's see if this gets in a little bit. Jesus Christ, that is long just for an instrumental. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. Alright, but that was No Name Sessions 18 by Morgan. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice. Probably something you could probably just put on YouTube and like just fucking loop it for ages. Like one of those fucking sort of like karma, like, you know, like, oh, not karma, but you know, it's fucking like meditation pages and shit you can get. Yeah, you could probably do it like that. Like literally just fucking loop it for ages. I do quite like it. I do quite like it though. 13 minutes, man. Like, it's a long time. I know I didn't play 30 minutes. I only played like 5. I got to 5 minutes and I was like, I don't know. But I do like it for what it is. But for 30 minutes, definitely need a little bit more in there. But yeah, other than that, like, it's a nice clean sound you got. And then just add some percussion, add some drums, add something else, because you need that variation. But again, like, well, for something like this anyway. But if you just gotta listen to it like, you know, on your own and stuff like that, it's beautiful. Like, you could just have it playing in the background if you wanted. But yeah, I like it. No Name Sessions 18, and that was by Morgan. And he's gone as well. Good times. Hello, what do we have here? Hello. What's going on? Not much, mate. What's good, Johnny, mate? What's good? How's things? How's your Saturday morning? I don't know. I know it's a thing in it, but it always trips me out knowing that you're like fucking like that far out. You're like, what, 12 hours ahead of me or some shit. Wanye. Is that meant to say Wayne or Wanye? But either way, I'll take it. How have I been? Oh man, there's a whole question in itself, to be honest. There's a whole question in itself, but I won't bore you with the unnecessaries. But yeah, I've been all right, man. I've been all right. Couple little things here and there, but generally I'm all right. Oh yeah, fucking hell. Oh right, there. I take it that's on the All Blacks, the international team, or is that? Oh, I don't know. To be honest, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of know. I know of them, innit? Like, but my rugby knowledge is shit. In fact, to be honest, any knowledge regarding sports is shit. I won't lie to you. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, you know, like I know shit. I mean, I've heard the name because my dad used to like rugby, but yeah. Other than that, that's about as far as my rugby knowledge goes. So yeah, we play Namibia. Again, I've no fucking idea, mate. Yeah. I've no idea. But yeah, how you been? How's things? Because at the moment, I won't lie to you, things are a little slow over here. So, you know, fuck it. I got all the time in the world. Well, at least 45 minutes anyway. 45 minutes. I normally try and just do an hour. We don't usually go much longer than that, unless it's a fucking good night. I'm glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. Yeah. So you got anything going on with like Phaser? Fuck, I've forgotten her name. That's embarrassing. I've forgotten. But yeah, anything on the way, or you just put like, not like sending in. You haven't got to send in. I just mean in general, like anything you lot are working on, sort of thing. fucking hell, it's a bit early to be watching like. Oh, so you must be watching rugby on recorded rugby then. You're not watching live rugby. Like, who the fuck plays rugby at 7:15 in the morning? Oh, no, mate, I know I ain't. Like, 7:15 in the morning, I am dead. I know that. Like, I normally get up about 7:10. I get up at 7:10 in the morning and I'm fucked. Like, it takes me a good hour to at least wake up of some sorts anyway. I know that. Like, shit. It's live, but the World Cup is in France. Oh. Alright. That kind of makes a bit more sense. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little gassy. I'm a little gassy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really know what to listen to. I've kind of bled out the resources. So right now, I'm just. I don't even know what to talk to you about. I don't know what to listen to. I don't really know what to talk about. I should probably come up with like conversation pieces or something like that. But yeah. Oh, fuck me! You've changed your name. Is that meant to say you suck? Or Jesus, mate. It's your boy. Hey, it's your boy. Your boy. Mate, what have you changed your name to? And it doesn't help. It's in fucking purple either. Is that Jugs? Of course. I was like, who the fuck's that? And I was like, well, I know who that is because I remember the picture. But if you changed your picture. No, Jugs. Well, what's Jugs? What the fuck is Jugs? I fucked up. Hey, I fucked up. What does Jugs mean? Is Jugs even a word? Let's have a look, because I've got all the time in the world. Jugs. Doesn't mean anything. Gotta rename it to Jugseye. I'm probably explaining, like, doing that wrong as well. Like, if you Google it, it's a shopping website. You Google it, it's a shopping website. Jugs. Or Jugsy. No, Jugs is a nickname like pet. Oh, right, okay. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? But no, alright, that makes, well, it makes more sense now. At least I had a nickname, but I'm not gonna repeat it on air. Let me tell you that. I'm not gonna. I might remind me on Monday, innit? I might tell you then, but I ain't gonna repeat it on air because fucking bit rude. Well, it's not rude, but I don't really want it going forward. You know what I mean? Just in case for whatever reason someone out there was watching this and shit thing, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, it's got a nickname. It's this. And then all of a sudden you're fucking stuck with it, and you're just like, oh, do you know what? You're a dickhead. But yeah, although like that was one, but my mum used to every now and then call me Casper because like I'm really fucking pale, like you know what I mean, just because I'm so fucking pale. But like that was when she was kind of just taking a little dig at me. She'd be like, all right, Casper, you pale prick. I'm like, oh, all right, mum, like you know what I mean, like fucking yeah. So, but yeah, that was like, because I rarely left the house. So like, and then every time I did leave the house, I'd fucking burn. So I'd be like, oh fuck it, I ain't leaving the house. So I'd just be a pale little prick. And then she'd be like, all right, Casper, like that sort of thing. And you'd be like, you're a knob. But yeah, so I get you. I just thought, fuck it, as a secondary internet persona, mate. How many internet personas you got? What we got? Horizon Star. Then there was the other one. I can't remember it. It was the other music one. Now we got Jukes. 3. Nice. I only got one. I only got one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. I don't. Horizon Star. Sata. Oh, that reminds me of a joke. Hang on, I'll see if I can fucking remember it. I got 3. Well, it depends. I got a few. Who? Who do you mean? What, me, Johnny? I'm in England. And so is Jugs. No, so I got, well, it depends if you call your name, like, if you call your actual name a persona, isn't it? Because, you know, it's a persona of sorts. So, you know, my real name. Then we got Leonix. Then we got X2. Then there's Lag of God. And then occasionally, like, I used to write under, yeah, he's a bit gay, but, can't say that now. I mean, it's a bit different. I used to write under the name, Mad Hatter. Like, when I first started, because I didn't know what else to do, so, yeah, I used to write under Mad Hatter. And then if I want to do, like, the rap stuff, it's Leonix. If I want to do, like, you know, the EDM stuff, it's X2. And then, you know, trying to do this is For the Lag of God. And then, you know, there's just the everyday Joe, which is Wayne, isn't it, basically? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got, like, 4 or 5 personas. So, yeah, fucking, there's a bipolar coaster for you if you needed one. There's a bipolar coaster. I was going to say something, I forgot. Oh, yeah, and also as well, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't really know what to play. Like, I have exhausted, I've exhausted the vault. So basically all the ones that I liked, I've exhausted them. And yeah, so it's been a thing. So I think maybe if someone comes for incense, I think it's all good, but I just kind of want to sit here and chat shit. So, you know what I mean? And I've only got like 35 minutes left, so yeah, if anyone's got anything we want to fucking maybe talk about, nothing too fucking strenuous, you know what I mean? I'm half asleep here. Have you listened to my EP? What, you mean, am I going to get myself cut? Yes, let's do it. Right. Fucking, I don't think I have, you know. I don't think I have, you know. I don't think I have. Should we do it? Should we be cheeky and do it? But now I got to load up Spotify. Motherfucker. Oh, comments. Mums, I can't remember its name. I lied, it's Stargazing. I was going to say, you must be able to remember your own EP. It's your EP. Oh, come on, Spotify, don't do this to me. I hate trying to load Spotify on the Mac. For some reason, it takes forever. It really does take a damn long time. Oh, have you listened to the new Nas yet? Because I haven't. I might listen to it. I might listen to it tomorrow, or depending on if he's in or not, on Monday, maybe, and we can find a plug. Maybe we'll listen to it Monday. Horizon Star. Starfield. What we got? Excuse me. Come Monday session. All right, we should get. What else came out? Something else came out, didn't it? Nas came out, but I'm pretty sure someone else came out. Hi. No, I'm fucking kidding. Gooey. I came out. No, I'm fucking. Well, fuck, that would hurt. Like, yo, do you know what I mean? That would hurt. All right, I've got it loaded, but I'm just gonna quickly check what else came out today, because I'm pretty sure something else came out. Maybe it was a big conspiracy, or like those little fucking alien Mexicans. Or those aliens they found in Mexico, not alien Mexicans. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking told off for that. Oh, fuck me. 30 Seconds to Mars came out. Joe Will Be Happy, Olivia Rodrigo came out. Michael, the deluxe version of Michael by Killer Mike came out. And some other stuff. Oh, that might be one. That's one I keep meaning to as well. That might be one we might have to do on Monday as well. Is is Killer Mike. So Killer Mike and Nas. God, that sounds like a filthy fucking Monday. Mate, sounds like a filthy Monday. Alright. Let's get into this lo-fi hibbity hobbity. So, let's just do it in order, shall we? Right. This is Horizon Star and his Stargazing EP. And this track 1, Comet. Boom. Alright. Man, I like that. We're gonna listen to the rest as well. Don't worry, we're gonna listen to the rest. Yeah, I like that. Reminds me of like the beach scenes in like Final Fantasy. I haven't played the new ones, but like the old ones, like from fucking like, shall we say like 10 down, like 10, 9. I didn't play 8. 10 and fucking, to be honest, I think my favourite was probably 9. Like, this is gonna annoy a lot of people, but I really did enjoy 9. I enjoyed 7, but I also really fucking enjoyed 9. And yeah, mate, that was 9 was a beast. Well, you don't really have to be much, to be honest. I'm not massively educated. I like the games, I liked the games. If I was gonna stand around and play them now, but more of a, I just like to blow shit up now. You know what I mean? Just like to blow shit up. But yeah, it's kind of like that tranquil feel. And you want to just take a little stroll down the beach and be like, oh, hello. And then they'll be like, hello. And they'll be like, oh, so-and-so's over at the hut. And then you walk over to the hut and they're like, oh, yeah, you want to go for like a picnic or some shit. And it's very fucking laid back. Go and get a drink in one hand. Go and look at the beach. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's what even though your song's called Comet, but and we should probably be sitting there looking at the night sky. I just want to sit on a beach. I want to sit on a beach. That's what I want to do. Sit on a beach and fucking burn. It's beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. I think it's more of the little like that high pitch synth like that. That was a trumpet sound, but I'm not gonna try and fucking imitate that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, mate, I like that. I like that. I think it's the synth that reminds me of it. All right, so that was Comet. Next up is Gone. Would be. Another beautiful one. Another beautiful one. I haven't really got anything, man. I haven't got anything. This one's just fucking. It's just nice. It's just nice. Those are like 8-bit. I could be wrong, but like those 8-bit drums. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, oh, fucking mate. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. All right, let's do the next one. So that one we just listened to was Gone. Now we got Window Shopper. Let's go. What the? Fuck off, that's the tag. Nah, shut up. Wait, what? That's the like the isn't it? Hang on. No way. Oh, no wait, that's not even Window Shopper. That's the other one. Fuck's sake. Maybe that's why I was like, that's sick, mate. Yeah, God bless security tags. God bless security. Nah, mate, that's nice. Oh, that's a gorgeous little sound. Oh, mate, that's lovely. Mate, that's proper fucking. Well, I'm not gonna stand up because I'm in my pants, but it's made me a little moist. Not gonna lie. and you hear that little like doot you got as well. Like, hang on, it's like here, like sort of like doot that you got in the drums. That like it's very subtle, but yeah, like that. It kind of reminds me of, you know, like the very first fucking not the very first Super Mario, but yeah, like the doop. That I don't even know how to think, but it's like doop. It kind of reminds me of, do you know, on the NES, on the like the Super Mario. Is it Super Mario or Super Mario Brother? I think it's Super Mario, but like the very first one on NES that came with fucking Duck Hunt. It kind of reminds me of like when Mario gets hit. Nah, you alright, Private Agent, mate. Yeah, like when Mario gets hit and then he like goes in the air and then he dies. That's what that reminds me of. No, I'm not interested in Andrew Tate's courses. Like, I really don't care. But yeah, like that's what that reminds me of. Oh, I can't believe you used the tag. Do you know what? All you need to do now is use the tag and the, like, what was it? The jug thing that we dropped on the floor. To get that boom. Oh, mate, that would sound sick. That would sound sick. All right, so that was Window Shopper. Next up is Memoir 2. Memoir. That's Private Agent. That's probably one of the nicest things anyone's ever said. Yeah, like, fuck you, you know what I mean? Like, fuck you alright? What's he saying it? I'm trying to think of what he says. Oh, fucking hell. Like right at the beginning of the film, when you first meet him and he goes into the Ronnie goes to get his brother. No, Reggie goes to get Ronnie. Is he Ronnie or Reggie? So yeah, it's like I think it's Ronnie. He goes to see Ronnie in the fucking mental house, doesn't he? and Ronnie's sitting there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so fuck you, like, so I said to him, I stared to him, yeah, at the back of his fucking head. I said, give me your fucking sausage. Give me your fucking sausage." And you know what he did? He gave me his fucking sausage. That's what he did. Yeah, people tell me that, but I never know what to talk about. Like, they say, you know, you should make a podcast. I'm like, what about? And then I don't know. I never know what to talk about on podcasts. Like, I struggle doing this, which I guess you could also kind of call a podcast. But yeah, I never really know what to talk about on podcasts, so I don't really do them. If I send you a video, can you react to it? It depends. It depends what it is, because I tried that before, and then like basically I got then YouTube turned around and was just like, yeah, you can't do that. So I was like, oh fuck. I don't know. Maybe we'll see in it. We'll see. But yeah, I never know what to do on podcasts. Like I wanted to do one, but I don't know. And I see a couple things I'd kind of want to talk on, but then most of the time I just don't really want to talk on things. Like, do you have Discord? I do, but I don't really use it, to be honest with you. I don't really use it. I set it up thinking I could use it for stuff, but it all just fucking. I just couldn't be bothered in the end. I just couldn't be bothered. I'm a little too introverted. I'm a little too introverted. What was I gonna fucking say? Yeah, so like I see things like at the moment, like there's all this thing about is hip hop dead, and I'm like, I'd sort of speak on it, but then I also can't be fucked. Like, it's just what people make of it, innit? Like, it's just what people like. Is hip hop dead? Mainstream, maybe, but underground, it's still pretty much thriving. But you know, it's where all the they just want to send all the fucking money. If you, I'll tell you what, email it to me, forthelagofgod@gmail.com. But just make sure it's a small F, otherwise I won't get it. Right, so that was Memoir 2, which I really fucking quite liked. Kind of, you know, them scenes, like in films where people are like they're writing, and then they fucking like they get that bit, and then all of a sudden like they're writing ferociously, or they're doing something really creative, like, but then it turns quite ferocious. Because they're just there trying to get their ideas down. It's a bit like when you get full flow on like journalism, journaling, not journalism, and yeah, and it's like yeah, like all that fucking crazy stuff. That's kind of what it reminds me of. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And then there was a sound that that sounded like the. Hang on, let me just type in this because I fucked it up last time. For the lag of God at gmail.com. For the lag of God at gmail.com. Yeah. And then there was another sound in that also sounded like the tag that you used in Windows Shopper. In a Windows Shopper. Right, next up is You and Me, Horizon Star. Let's go. like this one. This one kind of this one kind of has like different elements. It reminds me, well, of course, lo-fi, but it kind of reminds me of like R&B, but then also like trap as well. But I think the trap element is mostly the hats. Yeah, it's mostly the hat, but like you could easily, probably, if you wanted to, also go down the R&B route with it as well. Like, it's kind of like that nice little what's the word? That line. The hats are definitely trap. Yeah, I was there like, oh, it's kind of like lo-fi trap. But then as we progress through, I was like, no, hang on, it's like R&B, and I was like, oh, hang on, it's like trap lo-fi R&B, trap lo-fi R&B. Now there's a genre. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Little fucking. It's nice, mate. It's nice. I haven't really got anything to do. It's fucking clean, mate. It's fucking clean. Like a nice little lullaby. Nice little lullaby, as Johnny called him earlier on. Yeah, mate. It's fucking nice. Yeah. I think. I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna say favorite. Well, actually, I like them all because they all kind of remind me of different things. But for Window Shopper was nice because you used the tag sound in it. But Memoir 2 and Comet, just because Comet reminds me of like going to the beach, but like not a packed beach, like an empty beach. React to the video. Oh, I bet it's a rude one, innit? Maybe. Cheers. 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 Hi. It's very. Oh, mate. I ain't got to sit here and listen to a fucking thing, have I? What is it first? Mate. What, to sit it like, mate, this is like fucking an hour and 10 minutes of Andrew Tate. I'll tell you what, let's do it like we'll do this other track that just came in, and then we'll and then maybe we'll see what Andrew Tate has to say. But I don't mind Andrew Tate, he does some alright things, but I'm just not that bothered by him. Mr. Cray. Alright, let's do this other one first, because I kinda know what this other one is, and then we'll listen to Andrew Tate for like 5 minutes. Alright, so this is Bumper Cars, and this is called Easy Demo.
How does 2 nights in the city sound? 2 nights with the skyline, silhouette of you beats 2 more in this shitty town. Moonlight and whiskey, act like you miss me, act like it's not the first time you kiss me. Under the stars, over the city skyline. Oh, you make it easy. I'll follow you evermore. Oh, you make it easy. It's only right away for you to break through, for you to come over. One twist of the tongue and I'll hold you closer, closer. Even though it won't change a thing, to know that I want you more than I thought I ever could. Now I'm closer to your skin than I've ever been before. And we'll stumble through the door, and we're floating through the den. When it's quiet anymore, the tongue and I'll hold you closer, closer. Even though it won't change a thing, to know that I won't stop gunning for you, to stop running for you, to stop running in place. Oh, till I'm not just something to you when you're stuck in your room, when you're hot in the face. Oh, does it not mean nothing to you to be something to do with me feeling this way? Spinning out without to do, without something to say. But you make it easy. I'll follow you evermore. Oh, you make it easy. It's only right away for you to break through, for you to come over. One twist of the tongue and I'll hold you closer, closer. Even though it won't change a thing, to know that I want you more than I thought I ever could.
I like that. I like that. It kind of like the singer kind of reminds me of like, is it Bastille or something like that? To be honest, Skyline, mate, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Either way, we get banned. Like, we'll get banned for something eventually. Like, we'll get banned. I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing. It's like a fucking hour long. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to an hour long. Fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't. You're like lucky to keep my attention for 5 minutes, mate. Lucky to keep my attention for 5 minutes. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of like of Bastille. It's a very it is a very nice track. It's definitely, shall we say, retail radio ready. Like, so I work in retail in it, so trust me. The songs I like, some of the songs I hear on the daily, mate. You could yeah, like you could easily get this. Like, you could probably easily get get it in retail, or if you can put it out and you know people that do like playlists and stuff like that. Like, yeah, mate, it's definitely fucking whether you sit there and you listen to it, or whether you have it on as a background as well. Like, it would make like great background music as well. It's there. It just kind of feels like it just needs like. It kind of feels like it just needs gluing like a little bit more. Everything kind of still feels just that little bit separate. But I do really like this track. So I'm not gonna make too much of a thing out of that. But as it is at the moment, like, I really enjoyed listening to that. But yeah, I don't know, like, if you're listening, like, I know this one's a demo, but, you know, I don't know what you're gonna do with it. But when you do put that out, like, go and do all those, try and do as many of those videos as you like, the reels and stuff like that you can, and then fucking just go with it, because I reckon you could easily get something with it. It's a nice track. All right. Art, what's good? And also R.I.P. Little George. What's good? Skylo, what's good? All right, Skylo. Appreciate it. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. I appreciate you sending it through. All right, so I'll tell you what. I'll give you because I said we'd do it, and I try to be a man of my word. We'll do 2 or 3 minutes. With 2 or 3 minutes, I don't care. It's getting done, innit? But, you know, I've said I'd give it a go. So yeah, we'll give it a go, innit? Fucking hell. Oh, that's not it. That's my little notes. Let me share the screen with you so you can fucking watch some random. All right. So before everyone up and leaves, we're gonna do 3 minute. Like, well, I don't even know if we're gonna get to 3 minutes. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I think private agent is I think trying to recruit me for Andrew Tate's pyramid scheme. So let's just tickle his fancy. Let's tickle his fancy for a little bit. You know what I mean? Right. Let's see what he says. Little intro.
Decision you've ever made. Hustlers University. This is the smartest thing worth it.
Yeah. Right.
I have convinced, well, I don't know if I've actually convinced them, but I often say the biggest mistake people make in their lives is traditional education. It's a waste of time, it's a scam.
Yeah.
And I always tell people why it's a waste of time, why it's a scam.
Yeah.
Like there's the double inflation principle that
Well, education is a scam because it was made by rich people way back. I can't exactly remember a fucking timeline. No screen share, just asking. Oh, wait, we can't even screen share? Oh, wait, I'm not screen sharing. Right, here we go. So, yeah, Hustlers University, mate. Right. Education was started a long time ago by people that felt they were too uppity. Basically, they created these jobs and they were like, right, we need people to, do whatever. And then, like factory workers, like taking stock, all that sort of stuff. And then they were like, right, we need people that can do this. So education was basically started as a way to get people to fucking, learn math, learn to read, learn to write, so that they could make lists and add up stock, and that was it. That is the only reason education was started. And yeah, so, that, but I think most people kind of know that. Especially now, like with the whole depending on where you are in the world, depends on kind of thing. But, Victorian, like over here in England and wherever, Victorian warehouses, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so, and now that the world is changing, the schools are still keeping their same thing because education was made so that you could only do the bare minimum, and they didn't want you to live because they wanted you to just solely focus on what they were doing at the thing. Right, anyway, how long was that? Well, I think I probably wasted. So yeah,
coined myself the fact that more degrees exist every year, which inflates them because
adults, no one's
they're less valuable because more exist. Plus, the price goes up every year, which means it's less valuable because it's more expensive. If more exist, the price should go down. Scarcity and value are linked, but there's some kind of double inflation that goes on with education, which is propagated.
Yeah, like, oh man, I don't want to turn this into a fucking thing because most of the time I don't really want to think, but all right. For real, told to do by adults, no one's going to be independent once they leave school. Mate, to be honest, I didn't really go to school. I mean, I went to school, but it wasn't the best time of my life, let's put it that way. And then, let's just bring myself up while we chat some shit, otherwise. But yeah, people sort of say, you're like, a lot of people don't necessarily believe in us, especially so I don't really know how to say this. I'm trying to think of how to say this and whatever, you know what I mean? And I see that everyone on Facebook just left us. That's nice. Yeah, the thing is, it's like they don't want you to. They only want you to learn the little bit so that you're not gonna, take over. Unless they see a potential in you, then they might, which I gather is probably, promote you, and then, if they see potential in you, they'll promote you, and then they'll make you CEO, or possibly their kids, depending, when they leave, and then they don't give a fuck what happens. But yeah, otherwise they don't want you to know, because they don't want you to become the competition that might overtake them. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why a lot of people don't teach a lot of people stuff, is because see everyone as a threat, basically. If you teach like, I don't know, say for example, you, like, if, all right, let's just use me for example. Like, I mean, if for some reason this was a massive thing and whatever, and then I went and told, say Skylo. Let's say I went and told Skylo how I do this, and I basically taught him how I do it, and other things I wanted to do. And then Skylo was like, "Yeah, that's cool, but I reckon I'd take that, and then I can change that, blah blah blah." And then you could just basically take what I've done, blow it up, and I'll be like, "Oh, for fuck's sake," you know what I mean? Like I've sat here, I've told Skylo what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and then Skylo's gone and done this crazy stuff, and now Skylo's better than me, and now I'm sat here, my thumb up my ass like a twat. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people don't do it. But then But then on the flip side of that, you can go and teach someone how to do it, and then they may go and, take it further, but then they may reach down and bring you up to make you bigger as well. They might shout out your channel or whatever, and, there's different ways to do it, but then, it's also why we do need to fucking educate ourselves as well, because we all need fucking hobbies. Do you know what I mean? We all need fucking hobbies, and not everyone wants to fucking go to school and be told shit. Like, I found it really hard to sit still during school. I found it really fucking difficult to sit still and do this. And then it's like, but then it's those people, what they call it, neurodivergence, to be PC about it, like, that are out here changing the world more than most people that went to school to things. So yeah, it's crazy. All right, we'll do another little bit, and then we'll fucking go from there, innit? Like, so yeah. Oh, and look, I saw that you just sent in a song. We're just quickly doing or randomly testing some podcast idea, because I said to a guy I'd do it. So we're currently at school with Andrew Tate. I never thought I'd say that in my life. I never thought I'd say that in my life, to be honest.
The mainstream think tanks, because they want to put you in there and they want to brainwash you. They want to put you in there and they want to turn you into a pussy, not actually teach you anything that's useful, just turn you into a little worker drone.
Yeah, it's just
nobody goes to university and leaves knowing how to get rich. And if you look at all the richest people in the world.
Well, there's another point as well. Is like with universities, some teachers, but man, I'm sounding like a right cunt, and I hate it. I don't really like doing this, but so one thing, like, not everyone, like, not every teacher. So I'm gonna say it, but it's not everyone, because there are some teachers that have done stuff that are teaching what they've done, like, that are, shall we say, they're preaching what they're teaching. Do you know what I mean? But there are a lot, or there are some, let's put it as some. There are some that have, shall we say, been to school, gone to college, done whatever at college, and then they've left college to then sort of come back into college. Like, so they've left college as the student, but to come back as the teacher. So then it's kind of, like, we know the theory, but we don't know the practical. So you could say, I don't know, like, say you're starting a business, and then, you start your business, you go and claim for either your LLC or your limited, or your limited business over here, and then you go, okay, like, I've done this. How do I go and, I don't know, basically, how do I register the name, for your company, and what are the steps I have to take about that? And they'll be like, oh, I'd go and do this and go and do that, and you're like, yeah, this is cool. And then next minute, you're there, you're set up, and you're thinking, right, this is fucking sick. Like, these people know what they're doing. But then you get into that kind of, like, having to deal with the customer, and there's not much people can tell you in order how to deal with just customers. It's fucking difficult. Not every customer, but some customer. And then, you could go to your teacher and be like, right, this has happened. How do I deal with this? Blah, blah, blah. But then some of it all then boils down to that real world experience, like, how are you going to get around, like, certain sale, or how are you going to get around certain thing? And a lot of them, like, unfortunately don't know. But That's just how it is. But then, you know, you go and find other mentors and stuff outside of uni and college and stuff that will sit you down with it, and they'll be like, yeah, this is how we do it. This is how I'd have done it. Blah blah blah. And then bosh. So I'm not saying that all of them are like still students, but some. Goes to uni, they say congratulations. Now what? Yeah, that's I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't. Oh, this is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit uncomfortable because I don't really. I don't know. I don't feel like. You know. I don't know how to say it. College teachers are a lot more laid back than secondary school. Yeah, college teachers and uni teachers are laid back because, you know, they're just adults, and hopefully by then, you know, you've gained that respect level of common courtesy between people, and you know that's another thing that's gonna get you a lot of things, or help you with a lot of things as you go forward. Like if you're nice to someone and someone's nice to you, it's a fucking great start. You know what I mean? And then it helps you along the way, because you know, if you're doing, it's not always necessarily what you know, but sometimes it's who you know. So if you go to someone and you're nice to them, you know, hopefully they'll be nice to you. If they try and mug them off a little bit back, but don't mug them off too much because you might need them. But yeah, sometimes it's always like who you know rather than what you know. So, and then, you know, you could be doing something and then you've been nice to that person, you've had conversations, blah, 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 and then someone might go to that person and be like, yo, I need someone for this job, and they'll be like, do you know what? I've been talking to this guy does it, he seems pretty nice, let's bring him in, see what happens. And then bosh, next minute you know, it can go from there. But yeah, it is kind of hard to go from education and school, especially like not really knowing what you want to do. I think like it's the hardest part as well, because you know, as you said, that they kind of push you through to be the drone, and then everyone's all like, oh, what do you want to do when you're older? What do you want to do? I want to be this, I want to be that. And you're like, you have no fucking idea what you want to do when you grow up. I mean, there are some people, you know, fucking grow up and be like, I want to be a vet, and fucking, to be honest, good for them. If you know what you want to do when you're in school, fucking good for you, because fucking, I still don't really know what I want to do. I still don't even know if I'm good enough to do what I want to do. And then, you know, you come out of school and you go like, and then me, I followed my friend. I went to college because I just didn't want to go and get a job. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't have any qualifications, so I just went and did a course. And then after that, I left work and I was like, right, left college and I was like, right, what the fuck can I do now? So, yeah. All right, we're at 1 minute 29. I'll tell you what, we'll get to 2 minutes and then we'll go back to our normal scheduled program, because I just feel like I don't know.
For all the most successful people, they'll say, I didn't go to school, or I quit university, I dropped out, because you're not learning anything about getting rich. You're sitting there just being brainwashed. It's bullshit. Oh. So when I was sitting there saying to this person, don't go uni, don't go uni, don't go uni, they said, well, what do I do instead then? I said, learn from me.
Good job.
And they said, oh, okay, well, what do I learn? So you can join the war room, you can learn there, da-da-da. So, okay, yeah, I'll join, but is there anything else? I thought, you know what? I'm going to start my own university. I'm going to give people
he has a unique accent because he's
genuine
aggressively
alternative
selling
to mainstream education. I don't know about you, but me personally, all I ever want to do is get rich.
Boom. Yes and no. Yes and no. Are you rich? Isn't it? But then there's two types of rich. There's two types of rich. There's wealthy rich and there's healthy rich. Like, you know what I mean? It's like British and American. British and American. That's definitely. I've no clue what I want to do still. It's not. I don't know if it's peak content, mate. Like I said I'd get to 2 minutes because I've been waffling a little bit. But then, so all right, healthy rich, that's life. Like, to be honest, if you think about healthy rich, most of us are, like, we're healthy rich every fucking day. Like, we're in good spots. You know what I mean? We're very fortunate to be where we are when we are. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us, shall we say, first world problems. There are people like over in war torn countries, and stuff like that. Have it a lot harder, like, and things. But then we all have it hard. I'm not saying like things. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we all need money. We all need money to live. I'm not denying it. But if you think we are in a good spot. We are in a very fortunate time. Unfortunately, we're also being fucking bummed by the government. But that's a whole different thing. But healthy rich, we're very healthy rich, right? We're able to sit in warm houses. We're able to go to the shop and pick up a candy bar or some food, and stuff like that. So healthy rich. Like, we're grateful to be healthy rich. Do you know what I mean? So we're all very healthy rich. Whereas wealthy rich, now that's kind of like, I kind of feel that's kind of where we're veering with this. I'm not really gonna go any further because I do have 2 other tracks I need to play. But wealthy rich, now that's when you're going into money, and then that's when you got to think, do I want to be wealthy rich and work a lot of the time that I'm not necessarily gonna see like family and stuff like that, probably until like I retire, because you're gonna have to grind a lot unless you're very fucking intelligent, and you can do it a lot quicker. But otherwise you're gonna be grinding for a long time before you can really sort of have that shall we say work-life balance that a lot of people are talking about. So wealthy rich, you got like, that's that's your money, that's your fucking passive incomes, that's your fucking like you're getting your money through taxes. That's like starting your business, and then having so much of a tax bracket that you can go and buy a jet and write it off through taxes. Like, that's wealthy rich. But then you've also got to think, as a person, what do you want? Because you could be wealthy rich and still be fucking depressed. You know what I mean? So you gotta think kind of before you go anywhere with whatever you want to do. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, and why do you want to do it? You know what I mean? And then, as long as you've got that why, that's your vision. You know what I mean? Your vision is your why. And that is hopefully going to be your fucking North Star that's going to guide you to wherever you want to be. But then you've also got to make that choice. Do I want to make mad money out of it? Or do I want to be or do you want to be healthy rich with it? So I'd say that's kind of like where I'm crossing the thing, because it's like, do I want to be, do I want to make money? Is that, do I want to get into this fucking clout chase and just fucking spew shit on the internet and make a shit ton of drama so that people come and go, hey, do you know what? Lag of God talks a load of fucking shit and says shit about people because he's a fucking dick. Or do I want to be out here and try and make a fucking difference? And if I'm still not necessarily rich, but I've changed some fucking lives. So, where'd you want to be? Where'd you want to be? Is all I'm gonna sound at, because otherwise I'm gonna go on a tangent. I don't really want to go on a tangent. But yeah, I might watch the rest of that in my own thing, and maybe I'll give my opinion. But yeah, there you go. So private. I'm not sure if that was really what you were looking for, but I did say I'd do it. And I do try and keep my word. I do try and be a man of my word. Right. I have known a few wealthy rich people, and all of them are miserable. Yeah, it's like fucking. Do you see them sayings where people are like, "Oh, it's all right, they can cry in a Ferrari." I wouldn't let you cry in my fucking Ferrari. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't even start it. You're at the introduction, but okay. All right. Well, I'll see. But we'll see what people say at the end. If they want to hear a little more, then we'll see. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, all right. Let's come to my point. This is why I don't necessarily, because there's things on YouTube like I can't, like, as I said earlier, like the state of hip hop and stuff like that. But then I just don't really feel like why. You know what I mean? Why why do I have to, like, why should I speak on it? Like, I don't really want to incite all that fucking in drama. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like there's loads of other people doing that drama. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just like, I don't care enough to incite drama. Like, I don't know. But right, anyway, let's get on to this. This is like a, what was it? 10-man fucking a 10-man cipher. Alright, I have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh shit, how do I say their names? Skylar, you're gonna have to bear with me. Right. Fucking Jitwin, Rukusu, What's a Heart, Cynical, Galaxy, Lightspeed, OK Jet, Gavin, Logan Please, Ivy, and Skylar Don. And this is Had to Dash.
Hey, you hear what Kazoo is doing a cipher? Probably gonna be shit. That guy's music is... Yeah, bro really thinks he's auditory. Hey, you're about to start.
Bad bitch wanna come my way. Save the spot. Bad bitch finna scream my name, but I would rather not. I don't even want that bitch. I'm finna understand. I'm finna done that clip. Face shots finna stuff this shit. Gotta go, wanna know. I don't wanna fuck with her. On the low, on his nose. No, I got love for her. Shawty say she gon' let her way to church. Body on my tears, yo. Hey, shawty, body.
Look like that. Flip on me, yeah, you really wanna mash. Get in that bag, yeah, get the cash. Move too fast, the speed of sound. All behind you, I'm undone. Legs move fast, ain't touch the ground. Chasing me, I'm all alone. Had to dash, we're running wild. Life's a race, every mile. Try to catch me, you're behind. Had to dash, our time to shine. Run too fast, ain't never gonna slow down. Try to catch up, you look like a clown. Flip on me, yeah, I'm on me. Trying away, ain't never gonna be found.
That's cause you know that we causing destruction. This is so heated, volcanic eruptions. Where the ups apart, atom by atom. And we watch them. I'm too cool to show up. Watch the replay cause I'm not trying to burn up. I'm out the brownie, think it turn up. Play the beat and you know that we gon' turn up. On the track, I'm moving that light speed, I ain't gon' stop. Hear the 20 pop, I'm moving that light speed, I ain't gon' stop. In trouble, not my problem. If you want a way to solve them, I'll do it. Friendship is the way you really thought it would be like that. Of course I'm not violent.
Code lines on the table, yeah, we keep it up. I'm hanging with my shooters, we gon' blast you with some darts. Why she always tryna link with us? Yeah, she a little narc. Yellow shawty, yeah, gang good, but I'm tryna see that arch. See that arch, see that arch. Yeah, I wanna see that arch. Yeah, that boy bang back. We gon' love you from afar, from afar, from afar. We gon' watch you from afar. Yeah, we stocking hella shooters. We gon' back you out the door. Flying through the sun, you don't want me leaving behind. I'm a chopper, got a couple down on different just for fun. I'm all about my money, now I had to run it up, run it up, run it up. Had to get my money up. I'm not even 21, 21, not even 21, Ay, hop in the coupe when I tell him what's up. Don't sailing off from my car. Tell me you hate me, I'm talking off. Got my money, I'm making a buzz. Smoking on gas, smoking on rust. Watching my bag, I don't got no trust. Yo, y'all bad, shake on my trust. Tryna get in with me, don't got no luck. Wait, that boy no he fucked it up. Always speaking on my name like look, shut it up. Was talking crazy, but me love, get your funds up. I don't even gotta mention it, I'm on the come up. Running so let me can't. Talking about money, I don't give a fuck. Get it fast, too fast, running fast, I know you can do that. See your face is I wanna touch you. Make them mad, I had to dash. The way I make these fans, the way I make these fans. I know they want them back. But the truth, yeah, you like that. The way you speak, you have me slide. The way they lie is funny now. You're trying to be me pretty bad. I know you're trying to make me mad. And I can really understand how you've been acting like that. And then you made me go through. Hard to forget, but I had to dash. The way I make these fans.
Get on your knees now. Make sure you keep the breathing now. Just look up and breathe now. Every time it's clean now. Just for the road, that bitch, I know it's over me. Really my fault, yeah. Get on your knees now. Make sure you keep the breathing now. Just look up and breathe now. Every time it's clean now.
Up in that booth, I'm shaking my hips. Talking to me, you really a kid. All over the chopper, sound of my whip. Because you know I'm really calling. On a cipher, I'll be calling. On a block, you know I'm solid. I'll be up when you be falling. I'll be calling every day and talking. Feel like math, I got a ruler and it's going in your eye. Finna pull up to the party and it's lit like Travis Scott. You be talking on the town, I finna pull up to your spot.
Hey, that wasn't bad. Damn, they were cooking.
Cooking in what? Man, he mugged you off. He mugged you off. Yo. Like, when it got to 2 minutes, like, it got to about 2 minutes 30, he just goes fucking nuts with it. And he just completely mugs everyone off. Like, nah. Alright, maybe I'm old. Maybe my ears are full of shit or something, but he mugged you off, mate. He mugged you and he mugged everyone else off. Everyone that came after 2 minutes 30 mugged you completely off. Like, he might as well just made it a fucking, like, fucking, like, trip hop, or maybe even like an idiot, like, I don't even really know the other genre, like hyper pop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we should have just gone down the hyper pop or down the trip hop avenue and just made it a beat. Like, I don't know, man. He robbed you. He robbed you and everyone else on that track. Like, you could have been saying whatever you were saying, but he's gone and just put all these effects and stutters all over your voice, and it's just like, what is going on? What is going on? Like, don't get me wrong, as you said, like, in the thing, it's gonna get at least 100k. If it gets 100k, like, you know, by all, like, it's got a lot of people on it, and as you said, they got some pretty big platforms, so no doubt it'll probably get the place. But I mean, I don't know, man. I'd like to know what the others think, because personally, I think he robbed you. Like, I don't know, man. I don't even like it. I don't like it. Like, there was no need for that. Yeah, I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to. Like, with the way that he's robbed everyone of their verses after 2 minutes 30, I really don't think he's going to. Like, the guy at 2 minutes 30, and then there was a guy at like 3 minutes or whatever it was. Yeah, like, he completely robbed them. Like, really went to town on the auto tune and everything with them, and it was like, I don't know whether it's meant to be a cipher or whether he's just looking for vocal chops. Like, 'cause if he's looking for vocal chops, he's gone. But like, I don't know. Oh, that's really annoyed me, man. That's really annoyed me. Yeah, but then again, you know, like, it doesn't. I'm just me. The fuck does it matter what I say? Do you know what I mean? Fuck does it matter what I say? But as I said, it's but then it, like, look at it, as I said in the chat. It's also another great way to grow. As you know, although it's up to you whether you want to work with this guy again. But you know, you've got all these other artists that you've been in this cipher with. You're on a track with. You know, hopefully their ears are better than mine, and they can make out what everyone says. And then, you know, they may be like, oh, what did this guy say? Or, you know, what did Skylo say? Oh, you know, Skylo did this, Skylo did that. And then hopefully they'll reach out to you and be like, oh, you know, look, I heard your verse on this. Do you want to do something together? And then, you know, hopefully and then it's also another way to grow your channel, to grow your fan base, because, you know, collaborations are they're a great way to grow. I mean, you can collaborate with one thing, but I'd also be very, mindful about who you collaborate with as well, and you know, kind of where you, again, with the whole like wealthy and healthy rich type of thing, but where you want to kind of go with it, because some people you could kind of collaborate with, but then it'll end up just taking you off course, and then you've got to try and then you got to do harder work to bring yourself back. So I would be mindful of who you wanna collaborate with. But yeah, you know, if some of these have got big platforms and they're doing big numbers, then yeah, you know, they're gonna be very good for you, and they're also gonna help you grow as well. So, you know, even if you don't like the song, like, keep in touch with them. You know, like, follow them on like Instagram or TikTok or Twitter or whatever. But and you know, and just keep that communication channel. Like, even if you don't necessarily collaborate with them, you know, keep hitting them likes, keep putting comments, like, comment if you know, but don't just put a comment like, yo, this sick, bro, but like, you know, fucking put a comment and write an essay on something, you know what I mean? Put your point across, because the more they see, you know, like, you're in, get, like, because it shows, like, the bigger the comments, like, the more engaged you are. Do you know what I mean? Like, because, you know, you can fucking just go to anyone's channel, press a heart, and be like, yeah, that's cool, man. But you know, try and actually engage with it, and then, you know, after a while, they start seeing your name. They'll be like, oh, Skylo's like this, Skylo's commented, and then they'll just keep seeing your name, and your name will just be in the back of their head. They'll be like, oh, you know, if I post, Skylo's probably gonna say something. Let's go see what Skylo's got to add. And then, you know, it might be a little while down the line, then they might say something like, do you want to work or something? But just keep it there, and then you'll gain that. You'll build that relationship. Is what you're doing. I fucking really explained that the wrong way, or the long way, should I say? But yeah. Oh wait, hang on. I think you said something else. What's that? You could play this one over the other one if you want to. I don't know. We'll just do them in order, innit? Right. So next up is Mr. Step by Unlook.
You said I'm so sadistic and I might just agree. I'm so tired, baby, why are you so angry? You don't really love me, I see it in your face. But hey, who am I to judge and blame? I love you like the winter loves the fucking snow. You said you love me so much, why'd you have to go? It's a long road that I just seem to walk alone. I wish you'd text me back so I could fucking go. I'm claiming that I need you like a human needing air. I find it so funny you don't ever fucking care. But I tell your hair, love, let's see what's up, love. My damn head hurts. You said you love me, so why are you fucking running? I'm so damn bad, baby, are we fucking nothing? You made me so mad, and I just erase my past. I'm sick of everybody pointing with their fucking laughs. You and me were meant to be living together eternity, but you don't really care. But I just really need you on my hair. I don't even seem to comprehend the basic sentences you say, but hey, it's worth the pain any fucking ways. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. You love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. Said you wanna touch, but baby, I'm not touchy. I'm not touchy. Uh-oh. I sold my soul to a dude named Satan. He seemed pretty cool. He said I can't give you anything you want, it's cool. So I just shook his hand, and then I left the man. And everybody said you got a new way of providing to your people with the fake love I had. Everybody knew that it's a fake one. Why did you just laugh? I'll never see. No, never see. I think I'm fucked up, baby, suffering from leprosy. You and me were meant to be living together eternity, but you don't really care. But I just really need you on my hair. I don't even seem to comprehend the basic
Mr. Step. And that's by Unlook. I like it. Very like if you were to just sit there and cry on it, basically, is kind of how I took that. Kind of background music for if you just wanna sit there and cry. But I did like the line about shaking his hand and leaving a different way. I mean, I don't know how you were kind of putting it, but it's kind of like, you know, that that sort of proving a point, isn't it? You know, like when you shake, like when you shake hands, like when you've kind of spoken something over and then you shake hands and then you walk away and you kind of feel like that bit of growth or that bit of maturity in yourself, you know, or you know, you said that goodbye and stuff like that. I don't know. It depends how you like it, but yeah, that's kind of what I got from it. Is kind of like that handshake of goodbye, knowing that, you know, it's done and it's over and fucking take care. And yeah, I like that. That was probably that was a bit that kind of hit me the most, I think. But yeah, I quite like that. What did we say it was called? Yeah, Mr. Step, and that was by Unlook. Alright, what we got next? Alright, so we're gonna play Unlook next, Skylo next, and then we're gonna come round for some piano by the looks of it. Oh mate, you got to stay for the piano. Right. So Skylo. And this is, if it will fucking load, Inside My Head.
Whoa, I've been stuck inside my head. I've been in the realm of dead. Going at my ready fed. I'm sorry about the things I said. Sometimes I don't even think. I wish I can reverse this era. Sometimes I don't even blink. I don't wanna fight, I just wanna love. This isn't my time, I'm better up above. I just wanna shine, but I can't reach that part of me. I got no one loving me, I'm not a fan of this jealousy. Whoa, I've been stuck inside my head. I've been in the realm of dead. Going at my ready fed. I'm sorry about the things I said. Sometimes I don't even think. I wish I can reverse this era. Sometimes I don't even blink. Thinking of love, thinking of trust. I'm not the same as that person I was. I wanna change for the people above. Lately everything has been so rough. Thinking of love, thinking of trust. I'm not the same as that person I was. I wanna change for the people above. Lately everything has been so rough. Whoa, I've been stuck inside my head. I've been in the realm of dead. Going at my ready fed. I'm sorry about the things I said. Sometimes I don't even think. I wish I can reverse this era. Sometimes I don't even
to MCK.
Okay, welcome to MCK. Right. Skyline. I don't even know if he's here. I think he might have gone. But, fucking hell. That was, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. That's fucking... I really like that. I really like that. Well, I mean, apart from I couldn't understand a fucking word what was going on because the other guy mugged you off in that cipher. But, yeah, gone back to Singy Skyline. We like Singy Skyline. Like, and it's not even the, like, the Singy rock Skyline. It's rock, like, it's a whole different thing. Fucking acoustic Skyline. Man, this is nice. This is nice. I don't really have much to say, man. I just fucking enjoyed it. Like, I do enjoy singing Skyline. I do enjoy singing Skyline. Like, oh, that was naughty. I like that. I like that a lot. But you sound completely different. Like, the only time we kind of realize it's you is when you go like, oh. But yeah, like, but singing wise, you sound completely different. Completely different. On this one anyway. Right. Fuck. Is Unlook in here? Is anyone know if Unlook's still around? Oh shit, I've got Piano Song 1 and Piano Song 2. Fuck it, we'll just play both of them. Fuck it. Let's go. Right. This is Ticking Away by Unlook. This is probably just pure piano. I've got a feeling if you're around Horizon, mate, you might like this one. Oh, mate, touched me emotionally. That was That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Feels like an anime character just died. Right. Something fucking just died. But it's also kind of like a release, like a sigh of relief. Died, and well, whether you want to think physically or was it metaphorically, died, and you know found a greater purpose, mate. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful piece. Kind of like got rid of whatever was burdening it. Well, feels like they got rid of whatever was burdening. And you know, then they just they got rid of the burdens and found that greener grass that everyone speaks of. But yeah, wow, that's beautiful. Ticking Away by Unlock. Have you watched Tokyo Ghoul or Attack on Titan? I've seen bits of, like, I think I saw the first season and a bit of the second of Attack on Titan, but I haven't really kept up. I won't lie to you. But 'twas beautiful still. It was a beautiful song, and thou shalt play that at thy gathering of souls. Right, next up is another piano piece, I believe. And this is called Hey Kids. Oh, and he's even added in the fucking vroom, just to rub it in. Oh, mate, what a guy. What a guy. And that was Hey Kids by Unlook. Fucking hell, it made me feel like I'm, like in cartoons when they kind of like go back to the sort of like 1920s, what was it? I literally had it in my head while we were listening to that, and now that I want to tell about it, I fucking can't remember it. But like, go back to like 1920s. Was it prohibition? Is it the prohibition? Hang on, let me just Google that. Prohibition. Yeah, 1920s. Yeah, like the Prohibition era, when they fucking when they got rid of all the all the alcohol and stuff like that, and people were bootlegging moonshine that they were basically making in their bathtubs that they've just washed their entire family in. That's what it reminds me of, like those speakeasy clubs, like some Boardwalk Empire type of shit. Like, this is nice. Such a fucking contrast between the two, like one, here we are reflecting about, like, the first one ticking away, we're reflecting about life, the heaviness of life, and getting rid of our burdens and finding the greener grass. And then here we're just fucking transporting alcohol in dodgy old trucks and hoping we don't get battered doing it. He's fucking nice. Really, reminds me of the 1920s. Not that I was around in the 1920s. I mean, I might look old, but I ain't that old. Nationwide lasted. Yeah, so the nationwide prohibition lasted from 1920 to 1933. The 18th Amendment, which illegalized the manufacture, transportation, and sale of alcohol, was passed by the U.S. Congress in 1917, and in 1919, the amendment was ratified by the 3/4 of the nation's states. Jesus Christ. But yeah, happy days. Happy fucking days. But now you're allowed to drink it. Yeah. Alright, people. That's been me. It's been a fucking weird one. Yeah. It's been a weird one, but it's been a good one. So depending on where you are watching, you can find us over on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.com. Just type in For the Lag of God. You can also find us over on Instagram as well at The Lag of God. Also, just down here at the bottom right hand side of the page is the like, subscribe, notify, let me know when the fuck I am live button. We shall hopefully be live next on Monday, 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Western. So have a good day, have a good night, and enjoy your weekend.